Tracy, tell me a little about yourself. While many people dread this question, I actually really enjoy it because it's an opportunity to kind of showcase who I am. As a person, I am highly organized. I am great at managing people. I find myself, and I joke that, and most people will joke that I am a master multitasker. I am also very driven and results oriented. I truly enjoy working with a team, so that's important to me as a person, teamwork. I also enjoy at the same time being able to work independently and grow as a person. Equally as important to me as I have found over the years working in corporate and a corporate environment that a work-home balance, work-home life balance is something that I crave. So although there are times where I have to dig in and get things done because of timelines or whatever for work, there are other times where I will just say, you know what, it's time for me to spend some time with my family. So that's important to me as well. So Tracy, why do you want to work for RCGC? Years ago, I started my education with what was known as Gloucester County College. It has been awesome to see the college grow and partner with Rowan University. I think that it would be very rewarding to work for Rowan College because you would actually be working in turn for those who are in your community in a sense, because it is I would say the majority of students are from the Gloucester County area. I think that it's important that your job be rewarding and that you feel a sense of community within your position and accomplishment. And I do think that working for Rowan College would give me just that. So Tracy, how do you handle stress and pressure? One of my greatest strengths is working under pressure. It is something I pride myself in the ability to do so. I don't let it break me. I tend to just buckle up, dig down deep, stay focused to get the task done. I like a challenging environment. I like to be challenged. So a challenging environment to me is something that comes with, stress. Challenge and stress, I feel like they go hand in hand a little bit. So I tend to, again, I step back. I handle it well by stepping back, prioritizing, reevaluating, and digging in to get it done, and not allowing outside entities to bring that, down in any way, shape, or form. What I also think is very important, and people tend to think it's a sign of weakness, is that, and again, working in the corporate world, sometimes so much is thrown at you, and what you need to do is ask for help. You may have too many things on your plate. For example, if you have multiple bosses, this boss has asked you to do 10 things and this boss has asked you to do another 10 things, but neither one of them knows that you have 20 things on your plate. So sometimes you have to stop and say, hold up. Of your 10 things, what's priority? Of your 10 things, what's priority? Let me get this done, or can we get somebody in here to help us? It's not a sign of weakness. You're doing your job, but sometimes your job overtakes what you're able to do, and you have to ask for help. So that's important. So Tracy, why did you leave your last job? So this is a hard question for me because my last job, I worked for family, and I found that I am loyal to a fault. The business was not doing very well at all, and I knew that, and I knew that the owner was close to retirement age and just didn't want to retire. However, the problem was I was feeling very stagnant. At the middle-aged, feeling that I needed more of a challenge and that I was not getting that, nor did I see that being a potential for my future. At my age, I have probably another 15 years to work or so, and I just didn't know where that would leave me if this person decided they were going to close up, the shop over the next 5 years. Where would that leave me at the age of 50? So with that being said, I decided that it would be a hard task to leave, but that I needed to find a position that was right for me. And in turn, and in doing so, following my own moral compass. I think that for me, I kind of want to leave that mark, and I think that that's really important, that people feel that their work is they're satisfied by the work that they do. So that's why I left. So Tracy, what can you contribute to this position? Well, first and foremost, I like people. I like talking to people, but I'm also a very active listener, so I like hearing from people as well and what they have to say. In these positions, those skills are clearly a necessity for the job. If you're recruiting at a high school and talking about the advantages of RCGC, you need to be able to also, tell them about all the programs that we have to offer here. With that being said, being an active listener is equally and pivotal because you're soliciting feedback from current and potential students as to what they're looking for. So I think I have both of those skills from being not only talking to people and speaking to people, but also really listening and taking the time to really hear what people have to say. Thank you for your time with this interview. Hope you'll consider me for the position. Thank you.